Let's get this thing under and see if we can find this convoy. I'm hoping that they're about here. I think. I might be wrong. Might have the timing all completely off. Listening room, blue lighting, 1 helper. Speed's at 1. We can only get a little more quieter, really. Just a touch more. I really hope they didn't overshoot, because then I gotta basically repeat this whole pattern. Let's try to have some faith. We'll try to have a little faith. Ha! Where are they at? Nice! Now that is what you call a plan coming together. Alright, 9.1k. Let's just keep moving forward at 1. Because I don't expect... I don't expect this to be the... Oh, I don't expect that to be the position they're in. They're going to move around. Right? It's very, very rare they're going to be on the exact same spot. 8.2 kilometers to the line. Considering dropping to speed 0 here. I want to get a little bit closer to this line, though, just in case. Okay, so we've got them. They are out in front a little bit. We're looking at about 5.5 clicks in that direction. Chances are there are warships here that I can't hear. They're awful sneaky that way. We're actually looking at 4.5 clicks. Skipper, how we doing with the peepers? The peeperator. Should be off of this direction here somewhere. They're a good distance away. It's possible I won't see them. Gonna be tough. I don't think I'm gonna be able to see them from here. So realistically, I should be seeing them somewhere. The darkness works in a lot of ways. It's going to keep me covered. I'm very concerned about warships that I can't see, like can't hear rather. They're a lot quieter than the freighters. So it's very, very common to not hear them at all until it's a little too late. All right. We need somebody on torpedoes. Let's get Mr. Wizard up and running on that. Let's give him some help. It says an 8 to 8. Aha, you see? This is what I was worried about right there. How much water are we in? A ton of water. And I just started warming a torpedo. That's problematic. We're going to roll forward a little bit more. Then we're going to have to dive a bit and try to get sneaky quiet. And hope like hell I don't get pinged. That's all I can really hope for at this point. I'd like to get this shaved down to closer to 4. Although it's starting to get a little squirrely. Little on the squirrely side. Come on, 4. Okay, 4, that's good. Let's give everybody as much help as they can handle. Should be in sight range. Should be. Aha, okay. Alright, I see a C3. That's a destroyer. I was hoping it was a corvette. Alright, that is a problem. There's never just one destroyer. Looks like a basic EF class to me. That's the vibes I'm getting from it anyway. Speed is probably going to be 7. I may shoot this. I don't know. It's all I can really see. That and the C3 is all I've got eyes on for now. There, on the other side. That's problematic. That's problematic. 1 makes sense. There's an Empire back there too. Empire ship. It's conceivable. Oh. No. No, it's too much of a risk. Honestly, it's too much of a risk. Get us back down to 30. What we're going to do is hide at 30, let this guy go by, and we're going to take shots at these guys. Probably this ship and this ship. We're going to have to let the C3 go. It's not going to work. That being said, we got to not get pinged at the same time. Alright, we're at 20 meters and dropping. Yeah, it looks like an EF to me. She's got a friend out there somewhere. Probably that, maybe? Maybe that's the C3, I'm not sure. No, that's the C3, so that, It's not a small convoy. It's not a huge one either. Let's get somebody on depth keeping, please. Okay, we're as quiet as quiet. Ooh, sorry, somebody just walked over my grave. We're as quiet as quiet gets. There's really nothing else we can do except wait and hope for the best. 2% visible due to our... Looks like our sonar detectability is the worst of it. Now, if we can just get them to sneak on by, everything's going to be cool. Now, on the one hand, it'd be possible to take out this destroyer, provided, of course, we don't get pinged. Then we could charge forward, try to do hip shots, and then try to slink away. Meanwhile, this guy is going to turn into us very rapidly. That's the real problem. It's not so much taking out this guy. If this was a Corvette, I think we'd have a better shot. The other side of the coin is this. Okay, so this is a destroyer. We know from the periscope that we have a C3 out here somewhere. C3s are armed, so we can't just come to the surface and there it is there. At least one of them. There's a C3 there. They're armed, so we can't just come to the surface guns blazing. There certainly could be more warships this convoy. That is 100% a thing that's very, very possible. Very, very, very possible. So what's going to have to happen is we got to get this guy to get to about at least here before we can start warming torpedoes. Because he's still going to be able to hear us. Even there, he'll still be able to hear me, but I'm going to try to bank on the chance that he can't. I guess I could let him go right out forward. How far? There it is there. That is one of the worst things that could possibly happen right now. That being right there is a real serious problem for me. That's another destroyer for sure. Because that cuts down the amount of time I'm going to have. These guys are approximately 4.5 kilometers apart, which puts them sitting right there when I need to warm torpedoes. Let's get Skipper into a command position. We're going to close bulkheads now. Turn off the electric dive planes, get a little bit quieter. We're down to 80 decibels total, and that'll go up to probably close to 90 when I start warming torpedoes. This is pretty much a guaranteed ping scenario. I could take my chances and fire cold. They're T1s. I have... Pretty sure Dan has... We've got Thorough here, so we could use Dan to do the warming. Or sorry, Dan... No, that's not going to help me. Normally I would say this is cut down my dud chance and everything like that, but it's not going to work for me because he's not actually going to warm the torpedo. That is super problematic. Super, super problem. This is a bad setup. This is a really bad setup. Very, very bad. I'm going to have to chance warming torpedoes sooner. I'm going to have to chance it when he's at a 90. Because that's going to put the second destroyer right about there. And if he's scanning at all, he's going to pick me up. And I need to get... I'm tempted to just fire cold. I could probably get this guy and this guy, provided they impacted and didn't dud out. Okay. Here's where we start to get squirrely. See what we can do. Noise is still at 80. I need at least 2 torps. I wonder if I should fire at this one and this one. The thing is, do I come to the surface to get my values, or do I completely guess at everything? I think we should probably try to come to the surface. The storm should hide me pretty well. Realistically, pretty well. So we're gonna attempt it. We're gonna try to slide up to the surface and take a peek. We're gonna wait until this torpedo is a little closer to being ready, though. That's the plan there. All right, coming up to 10 meters. Don't broach. Easy. Okay. Skipper, observation scope. Periscope depth. Hold her steady, boys. Hold her steady. Ooh, she choppy. She choppy. Come on, up, up, up. Up. Alright, I got a target there. Empire. Target here. I'm looking for the C3. I think she's probably closest. Empire, 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 Empire. C3 shouldn't be out in front yet. Another Empire, but midway between the last two. C3. Exactly. Okay. I'm thinking this Empire, that guy right there, and this C3. One for each. Okay. Velocity is going to be basically a crapshoot here, because I'm not even sure I can see the boat long enough to get a velocity off it. We know it's 7. The thing is, though, say you plug in a 7. If it's actually 6.8 or 7.2, that's enough to throw off your actual shot. So if you let the chronometer do the job for you, it'll enter those decimal values without you having to screw around with it. If that makes any sense. Okay, that was a little... Why didn't it... I didn't put in the type. Patience. Patience, friend salted. Patience. Freighter. Empire... Tower. Empire Tower. Recognize. Okay. Course. It's going to be probably 52. There it is. Going to be 52. Yeah, it's probably going to be 52. Still, we'll do it anyway. I don't want to take the chance of being wrong. Boop. Go through the nose. Gives me 84 degrees. Bow left. 84. Bow left. Sorry, left. Jesus, what am I doing? 84.3 is probably as close as I'm going to get. Distance target is about 4 kilometers. We know that. Say that. 4 on the nose. That makes perfect sense to me. Okay, give me a torpedo impact trigger. We're going to go 2 meters depth. Punch it. Torpedo away. Okay. C3 friend. Lock in all this crap first. C3 recognize. Velocity. We're shooting at 7. We're doing it. Just gonna hope for the best there. Distance to this target is right about there. Other torpedo. She's got less than that 25 degree. I'm going to have to go magnetic on this one. We're going to set the depth fairly low. 7.3 is the draft. We're going to set the depth to 6.5. And punch it. Oh, crap. Oh, no, wait. I was going to say that ship is American. We're not allowed to fire at it yet, but it's traveling with enemies, which makes it okay. All right. Let us go ahead and dive the boat. Take me right down to minimum safe depth. We've got fish in the water, people. Fish in the water. We are going to dive wholeheartedly. We may even begin moving here a little bit. Let's go ahead to... No, I don't think I'm going to move yet. Let's just hold position. Right. There's one and there's the other. So I'm not sure if you guys can make out the forward target there. She was just lit up for us a second ago. I'm going to try to keep this position as best I can. in order to see the boomies as best as possible. Hoping for boomies. That's what we're hoping for. And not boomies beforehand. We want boomies on time against the bad peoples. Okay, got the Empire. Empire's a hit. I think the second should have hit by now. Yeah, went past the C3. Alright, so we were off on our C3's calculation. She didn't have enough time to slam on the brakes, I don't think. So realistically, that's probably not why we missed. We fired a little ahead of the target. See, that's what I get for just plugging in the 7 without actually taking the measurement. See? You always got to watch that stuff. Okay, we're going to have some fun now, I guess. Currently. Now, this one is abandoned. We managed to knock its socks off. So at the very least, we can come up to the surface later and clean this one up, which would be nice. Now, get to have some fun, I guess. 1, 2, 3 different destroyers. Pinged. This is as quiet as we get, people. She may have me here. We might have to kick this thing into high gear. Get me somebody on the engines. Somebody on the engines, if you please. We could have a problem with this guy. I'd love to move forward and just start pitching torpedoes, but this is problematic. This little fella right here, a little bit of a problem for me. Alright. He is not sure where I am. Which is good. Very good. He might just decide to throw a couple of depth charges just for fun. Don't know. Still. Feel a lot better if this guy would turn away. 2% visible. 3. 4. 5. Ping. So far nothing though. Good, 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 good. Turn away, turn away. Fantastic. Okay. Awesome. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go this way. Speed 1 to start. 2. 3. 4. Sneaking right behind them if I can. Torpedoes. Alright. Trying to race them in a little bit. If I could get one more ship, I'd be a lot happier. Alright. Let's get ready for something dumb. Now, this might have to be a magnetic shot. Thinking this is going to have to be a magnetic shot now. That's okay. We'll try it. 850 meters. 850, please. 1 torpedo, magnetic. Set depth for 3, because I don't know what I'm shooting at. Punch it. Torpedoes away, dive the boat. Okay. This is a Norwegian Empire. She is a Bell. Norwegian Bell. I have no idea if we're going to hit her or not. Slow the boat. Speed 1. Diving down to maximum safe. 30 seconds. Come on, baby. Tell me I didn't screw this one up. Oh! Got you. Not much in the way of damage, mind you, but we got him. Alright, the Snelland. Snelland the First. Minor damage, but that's okay. Alright, low, slow. Actually, let's stick to speed 1 for the time being. 2% visible. Alright, it's abandoned. Perfect. So we got 1 back there and 1 here that we can clean up. Nice. Thank you. She was pretty low in the water, which worked out for that 3-meter shot. That went beautifully. Beautifully. They're returning to their convoy, which makes all the sense in the world. My god. It's irritating when they don't. Give it a second. Speed 2. We are going to go back there, clean this up. By then, they should be far enough away for us to clean up the other one as well. Alright. Let's get ready to pop this pimple. I'm going to want her hitbox up. There we go. And this drawn-on nonsense. Alright, she's on fire. That's enough. She'll go down on her own now. That'll be it for our Empire friend. That'll be that, one might say. She's sinking. Hell yeah. Have ourselves a little weenie roast, people. Hmm? Some marshmallows? Awesome. Alright, center the gun. I think I feel good about shooting at it from here. Especially if we could get it catch fire, that would be immaculate. Probably won't happen though. Oop. Hey, never mind, I lied. I am a liar. We absolutely got it to catch fire. Absolutely and unequivocally got it to catch fire. Okay, in which case we're going to turn the boat around now. Spin us about so I can catch sight of whatever's going on behind us. Nice. You can actually see, I'm pointing at the screen like you can see. You can see individual raindrops hitting the cable. So the radio cable right above my head here. That way. I can actually see individual raindrops. Thank you very kindly, Boxes. Much obliged, my guy.